Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with the Project 20 Pan Roulette Viewer's Choice Edition. So, this is Viewer's Choice Edition because when I did my Project 60 Pan originally, what I asked for was suggestions from you guys. These are all the ones I had left from that project. I actually wound up with 40 exactly. So the idea is I'm going to pick 20 items. Every time I finish something, I will pick another item. So eventually, I will get to all the rest of your suggestions. I rewrote them. So everything that was left has new numbers, but I'm going to random.org. We're going to pull 20 numbers, and then I'm going to go pick out my products. Could be stuff that I was working on in the Project 60 Pan or in any other Project Pans that I've done. Could be completely new stuff that I just bought yesterday. We shall see how it goes with what I choose. Alright, so let's go. To generate a number. Number 20. Number 20 is Red, White, and Blue 4th of July by Maria Ritter. Let's highlight that. I'm actually highlighting it. Numero 29. I don't know what that is in Spanish anymore. Favorites by Nella and Sio. That poor girl. I've pulled several of her choices and I have never pronounced her name right. But I will put it down here. Let's see. Next, 26. Seem to be sticking into 20s right now. Liquid Cream Products by that same girl and K-Lab. Let's see. All right. Number 6. Purple Item by Nicey Parham, Caramel Sarah Jo, and the Daisy Girly. All three of them had suggested something purple related. Which I'm wearing a lot of purple right now, actually, even my hair. Anyways, 22. Oldest Product Expiring Soon by Miranda Green. 33. Wet n Wild by Netta Jones. 38. Item previously in a Project Pan. Have plenty of those. Number 2. Favorite scented product, products that smell good by Caramel Sarah Jo and Make Up Your Mind. 39. Pink colored item. 23. Everyday Basics Staples Necessities by Kayla B, Siob, and Nicey Parham. 31. Sephora Exclusive by True Sugar. There are less of those than there used to be, so I will have to think about that one. 26. Oh, that was the liquid cream product. 31. Sephora Exclusive. Let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've only got 11 so far. So I need 9 more. Number 1, All That Glitters by Alexander Arthur. That's 12. 37. Drugstore item. That's 13. 19 is a colorful product by Allison Hall. That makes 14. Number 10. Item over $25 by Caramel Sarah Jo. Makes 15. 28 is Pumpkin Color or Scent by Nayla. Well, there will be nothing scented because I hate the scent of pumpkin. But I could probably pull off something orange colored. 34. That was 16. Loki themed by the Blush Beauty. I was very much looking forward to getting that item. I will have to come up with something good. 21. Product I Regret Buying by Miranda Green. 17. We already pulled one, I know that. 18. Lip Product by Allied, Sophie Vizzanti, and Baby Doll 1928. I believe that is 18. Okay, that's 19. I got one more. We picked 10, didn't we? Yeah. 21. 25. Loose Powder Product by K-Lab. That's a hard one because I don't have that many loose products that aren't pigments. So I will go pull some products and I will be right back. That took like an hour. It took way longer to figure out than I thought it would. That's the way of the game. I just knocked some stuff over. Anyways, first, All That Glitters. I picked out the shade Skulls in my Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. It is the white shade right here. I just want to hit pan. In my palette Roulette, this is actually in my palette Roulette right now. I actually picked 2 shades for this project, and neither shade will count for my palette Roulette. Not that I pan white shades in that anyway, but another shade is a colored shade, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Favorite scented product, I have the Katy Perry Killer Queen Rollerball. Yes, it looks kind of ooky because rollerballs just do. I don't have much left, but that's been sitting around for like 2 years at that height because I've been working on other perfumes. So I would really like to get that finished. Purple item, Project Purple. Some people might see this as a cheat, but both the packaging and the product are purple. So it is this facial spray right here. It's the Ole Hendrickson Nurture Me Facial Spray. Soothe and hydrate with cucumber, chamomile, and pro vitamin B5. This is technically just a 2-ounce bottle, but this is something that will be going with me to the gym once I finish my Juice Beauty facial mist. So it'll still probably take me a little while to get through. I have to go to the gym tomorrow. Yay. Item over $25. This is like $75, so I thought it qualified. It is the Lancome Visionaire Crescendo Progressive Night Peel. It is 2 phases. You use phase 1 for 2 weeks, then you use phase 2 for 2 weeks, and then you go back and forth. I don't know exactly where this is at. Like, they both pump up from the middle. So I will have to figure that out and mark accordingly if I can. I'm probably gonna have to shine a light through that because the packaging is really dark. All right, next page. We have lip product. I picked out, since I was unofficially panning this anyway, my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Ozone. I swapped for this with somebody on mysubscription.com's swap website. It was just a half size, but that's still going to take me a month or 2 to finish up, so I figured why not. Colorful product. I picked colorful based on the packaging because I do have some colorful like makeup products in here as well. And the sucker. I've been using this for a while. It is the Bath & Body Works Wild Madagascar Vanilla Bean Body Souffle. I use this to shave with, so it takes longer to go through than you might think, but it is pretty low down there. Although this totally could have been for a favorite smell because this stuff smells amazing. If they hadn't have gotten rid of this scent, I would have bought a lot more products in it. Unfortunately, I just have that one. Red, white, and blue. I picked a product from my Product 60 pan that I did not finish. It is the NYX Butter Gloss in Cherry Pie. It is right here right now. So I have about half of it left. I don't think that will be a problem. Oldest product, expiring soon. This is not expiring super soon, but I want to use it up before it expires. It is the Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Brightening and Smoothing Daily Moisturizer. It has SPF 15 in it. It expires in December of this year, so I do want to get this used up. It is completely full. It has never been used, and I've had it for like a year. This is, other than the mini of this that I'm trying to go through right now, is the only day moisturizer that I have. But it still smells good and everything, so I think we're good. I believe that I will be able to shine a light through here and figure out where I am at. Product I regret purchasing. Not that one. That one's great. It's the other moisturizer. I bought this from somebody on Instagram. It is the Philosophy Amazing Grace Whipped Body Cream, and while the formula is fine, I despise the smell of this. I bought it on a whim, and that's a bad thing. I have used a little bit of it, but not a lot, unfortunately. I will be using this to shave with once the Wild Madagascar is done. Hell, I might start using the Wild Madagascar on my body and just use this to shave with, because I despise this scent. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to use it. And usually I get through lotions that I don't like the smell of by putting them just on my legs so that they're away from my face, and then I wash my hands afterwards. That one's also pretty potent, so I don't know if that's gonna work. Next is an everyday basic staple or necessity, and I'm about to start, literally I finished my CoverGirl matte BB cream today, and now I'm going to start panning the L'Oreal Pro Matte, which I do not like. However, I am hoping that mixing this with it will make me like it better. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in 202 Creamy Natural. I have only used this once. It is, I would say it's basically full, but when I press it, it's actually like down a decent amount. This probably had some air in it when they packed it. So I will be marking everything as much as I can. Like, I don't think I can really mark some things, but we'll see. So I will mark this when I'm done, but hopefully those two mix together well. I've heard other people say they love mixing those two foundations together, and I'm hoping that will make me like the Pro Matte a lot better. Let's see, loose powder product. It's a mini, but this is only going under my eye, so it's going to take a while. This is the Well People Bio Brightener Invisible Powder in Universal Glow. It's a white powder, and I will be using this to set my under eyes instead of the matte cream shadows that I use now. It is about right here, I think. It's always kind of hard to tell with these loose powder products, so I don't know if I will necessarily be marking it or not. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. But that is it right there. This is actually like one of the few loose powder products I have that, like I said, isn't a pigment. A liquid or cream product is actually from my Project 60 pan as well. This is the, what's it called? NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in the shade Gleam. Where am I? Crap, there's air in it. I am right here. And because I have to use this under foundation, I forget to use it a lot. So we'll see what I can do with it. Next, for a pumpkin product, color or scent, I went with color because I don't own anything in a pumpkin scent. I just finished one of these, so I guess now I'm panning my brand new one. Not that I want to pan these, but I use it every day anyway. It is the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. I am right there. So we have a good ways to go on that. It takes me usually like 6 months to go through those, so I'm gonna be at that one a while. Next was a favorite product, and I remember once saying that I did not think this was worth the price, but I grew to miss it, so I bought it again, and I actually do really enjoy it, go figure. So I guess it is a favorite. This is MAC Fix Plus. I don't know why. I can't even quite explain what I really like about this. Like, it does make my makeup pretty bulletproof. No, not necessarily any more than a drugstore setting spray would, but I also just really like how it feels on the skin. So, you know. And I know that I could probably make something very similar to this at home, because I know it's like a glycerin water or something, but you know, whatever. So it is right here. I will have to put some kind of sticker on this to be able to mark it, because back to MAC, they don't want you to be marking on their products. Let's see. Sephora exclusive. One of the only exclusives that I could think of that I actually own, because I know there are plenty of exclusives, is Bite Beauty, and I really need to finish this up because it is. I finished up the other 3 that I had in this kit last year, and I don't want this to go bad. So this is the shade Pomegranate in their, pencil. It still smells good. Nothing growing on it. Sounds gross, but these are like on the more natural side of lip products. They are literally like food grade. I could sit here and eat this and it wouldn't, I don't know if it would necessarily taste good, but it wouldn't hurt me in any way. My dogs could eat this and be fine, which is good because my dogs do like to occasionally break into my stuff and eat things. They are basically very bad children. I do keep stuff out of their reach most of the time, but every once in a while I'll leave a lipstick out to where they can get it or something like that. There have been pictures on Instagram where my big fat tan Chihuahua Beals has eaten something and I've scolded her for it. And a lot of my lip balms have bite marks on them because she likes to eat everything. That's why she's fat. She eats leaves. Sorry. Next, Wet n Wild. I actually picked my Mega Glow highlighter, which you can now get these. Like, they're not, limited edition anymore, which is cool. This is the shade Precious Petals. I would just like to hit pan on this. I don't know if I ever will. I have a really hard time panning highlighters. If you watched my Project 60 pan and saw my basically failure with the Makeup Revolution one. I almost said Makeup Forever, but no, I don't know. Makeup Forever highlight. Do they even make highlights? I'm sure they do, but this is what it looks like. This is one I have to go with a light hand with. So who knows, I might use it as like for some eyeshadow looks too. It is really pretty though, but they're a little on the dark side for me. So light hand means less usage, means I have no idea if I will ever hit pan on it. Loki themed. This was my other Kat Von D eyeshadow. I decided to go with the shade Lemmy because, it's not based on the name, it's based on the color. I will be right back. Totally just grabbed one of these off of my shelf of like 3 of them. They're different ones. But the green of his armor is actually really close to that eyeshadow, so I just took my profile pic. But yeah, I think the color's really close, so that's why I picked it. The gash is from an accident with my fingernail because the eyeshadows slip out of the packaging really easily. But I would try to not make that where I necessarily hit pan, or if it does wind up being where I hit pan, I will make sure to have some nicely expanded pan around it, because otherwise that would be pretty easy, wouldn't it? Drugstore item. This is a face wash, but you gotta have some easier items in here or else you will go insane. This is my NYX Whipped Charcoal Cleanser. This is actually pretty nice, by the way. I don't necessarily know if it's worth going out of the way to like an Ulta to get it, but as far as the product itself, it's really nice. I'm right here, and it doesn't stink of charcoal, which is really nice. Item previously in a project pan. This was in my, what the heck was that damn thing called? Rainbow Pride project pan, which will be technically ending June 1st, but I will not finish this by that point because I had a lot of product up at the top when I measured last time and didn't realize that, so it kind of refilled a little bit. But I am basically starting where my last mark was because this stuff is still, well, that was how much product I had in the top. So I don't think this will take me more than about a month to finish off. So by the next update, it should be done. And if it is, I can start on my last product as soon, there it is, which is my pink colored item. This is the Touche Éclat Blur Perfector from YSL. Pink on the outside and pink on the inside. I got this for Christmas and I have not used it yet. I used up a couple of other things I had first, including the L'Oreal Miracle Blur was the other thing that I was trying to use up before I got to this. So once that is done, I will get started on this because I really love it. That's why I asked for it for Christmas, even though it's $55. I know that's kind of terrible, but sometimes you really like a product and it's worth it. Like the truth serum. I know serums come higher priced than that. I have a higher priced one in here, but those are two products that I find worth it. And I will just bite the gun. Not bite the gun, that's awful. Bite the bullet, but that's awful too when you think about it. Whatever. I will just do the do, I guess, and actually purchase the YSL myself next time. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!